Oh boy. Here we go, recording again. Whew. Alright, well, let's get through the intro and then I can rant a little bit. Alright, so we are doing the Season 11 Hardcore Solo Self-Found, and this is Part 8. We just hit level 60, and then I did a nice little recap and review, going over everything, and now it's time to continue. So for this event, we have 4 rules. Rule number 1, no dying. That's the hardcore part. Rule number 2, no grouping. That's the solo part. Rule number 3, no trading. That's the self-found part. And rule number 4, no clothes. That's the me part. Me being crazy. The rest of the rules for the specific event are down in the description. That's the Season 11 part. But anyway, let's get back to it. So, the rant. I finally figured out what one of my problems was.
This is fine.
Yes. One of my problems apparently was that, I had tried to move virtual memory, as was suggested by the many Diablo, how to make Diablo run faster tutorials. And so I moved it from my drive with my operating system, which has a SATA connection, and it is a solid state drive, but it's noticeably slower than the drive I moved it to, which is also a solid state drive on an NVMe section, or cable. Connection was the word I was looking for. And I figured everything would be fine, but Windows threw back an error message, and I'm like, well, I can see it's working, right? Little did I know it was not really working. And I tried to do a recording. It was lagging more than ever, and I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm going to restart. And then the page file error popped up again, and I'm like, you know what, I want to solve this problem. So I did some more digging and eventually found someone who had the exact same problem as me. But specifically, they realized, or someone in their comments asked the important question, what letter is your drive? Well, my drive is the same letter as their drive. B for boy, for buzz. A, B, and D drives are still marked as legacy drives, or like still have legacy marks for being like floppy drives and disk drives, CD-ROM drives. So anyway, I changed B to F because, you know, Windows takes the big F on this one. I mean, really, it comes down to I should have known better, but moved it to F, and now my problems appear to be solved, and the game appears to be running smoothly. We're going to confirm this by going into the pit. I tried to do a recording, like I was saying, and things were just lacking like crazy. What you missed, not anything equipment-wise, my inventory is still the same as it was. Also, during the last episode, during the recap, I filled out my Paragon board a bit and planned it out. So if you're interested in that, you can go find that at the end of the recap. Not the end, it's like the whole last hour. It took me a while. I really deep dived on it. It looks like I did get a Paragon level while I was streaming, because I spent all of my points before that, or not while I was streaming, while I was recording the recording that didn't make it. I may even still upload that as an unlisted video, just so I have the entire unbroken chain of everything. In fact, I definitely will do that, and I'll put a link to in the description. But yeah, I went into the pit on pit 2, and I was taking damage, quite a bit of damage, which made me realize, right, I need to actually gear up, because all of our gear, while it is above level 50, it is not level 60. And we really need that. So I'm gonna go to the friendly neighborhood. I guess I could do Whispering Tree, the Whispering Tree. I know I can do the do tributes. I have 2 tributes on me. If I go to the Whispering Tree, I mean do Whisper Dungeons. The pit is marked. You know what? Let me go through a level 1 pit, because I would still like to pick up the corporeal one to swap out, because the one we have now is kind of trash. The only thing is, though, is there's no way I can get this to a legendary. I might need to reconsider what glyphs I'm getting, considering there's no way I'm getting to a legend. Yeah, look how smooth, buttery smooth this is now. Lordy, that solved all my problems. Oh, lordy. Well, at least it's fixed. And here I was besearching the good name of Verizon, Blizzard, and all these other people, and it was Windows I should have been angry at. Yeah, we're just not strong enough right now to do much more than pit 1 if we do a pit at all. Can't imagine us getting high enough to be able to get legendary nodes, so I'm going to need to look at the non-legendary effects of every node that we're planning on taking. See if I can't figure something better out, or at least just consider it with that in mind, that I'm not really going to be able to get access to the legendary nodes. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. I always seem to not have the essence when I go to throw the curse. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Well, I'm kind of drained from fighting windows, but it is nice to just be able to play smoothly for a change. Like, we're not having any issues now. That's entirely what it was. So glad, so glad that I've solved this problem. Anywho, yeah, if the glyphs aren't going to be as impactful as I would like them to be, we're probably then going to end up just needing to level our Paragon to unlock more power. We'll see what happens when we get, you know, see if we can get ourselves built up on normal enough to at least raise the difficulty a little bit. Our lads do lots of damage. We need to focus on defense. I may even end up dropping one of my offensive aspects I was thinking of getting in order to pick up another defensive one. Like, as much as I like having extra lads, might just need to not. I need to figure out which boss drops what I need. Because I want to get the golem stick and lean in on the golems. Alright, we're doing much better now. I think I can be alright to just kind of zoom through a bit more. Just gotta keep an eye on my lads. Oh, I should have brought more lads. Uh-oh. I'm gonna wait. Because if I wait for the blood mist, oh, I love it. If I wait for the blood mist to recharge. Wow, that just does instantly a ton of damage. Very polite. Stop killing my lads, I need those. Alright, whatever, we're going in. Oh, they just wiped him. Alright. No complaints here. Essence. We don't need essence. Oh, but essence is alright. We can use essence for now. Wait, what does essence require? Dexterity, sorry. I was staring at it and I was looking for the word. Can we get to 25 dexterity? Probably. No, I think we actually can't because we're out of range on everything. But if we get essence to level 15, then we can. So I think we leave Eliminator in for now. So we get the extra 10% damage against elites. And we just wait. So I think, yeah, I might need to get rid of the hat. And I am definitely switching. I think I want to leave, I really want to leave the skeleton mages on bone so that they can get bonuses from the physical damage boost I have, which is quite meaningful. Yeah, it's 83% physical damage boost, but I think I'm just going to be better off because I really cannot stand having to keep summoning them over and over and over again. Did I get rid of their defenses? No, I kept their defenses. They're just kind of on the squishy side. I really didn't want to go and look for like summon defenses, but it might be something I really need to consider. Which it's not in this nodes at all, or these nodes at all. Well, at the very least, we will switch these guys to cold. 5 vulnerable for 4 seconds. Each time they manage an enemy with primary attack, I gain essence. I think I'm gonna do this one so I can continue, so I can keep my essence up enough to throw Decrepify. And I may end up dropping this. I don't know. I think I still get, I have to look it up and see if I still get the damage boost, even if my essence is drained. Well, I guess I can check that inside the pit. Oh, what did we get? Bone Sphere, random junk. It does have armor though. It's quite a bit of max life as well. It's kind of nice. But we just need level 60 items that have relevant keywords. So we're going to go back in. I'm going to go for... Tier 2 is not going to make that much of a difference. I'm just going to stay on Tier 1 because I know I can't go that high. Not until we shore up our defenses. I'm taking too much damage from various effects. We're good. We're good. No, thank you. No rocks. Not interested. Oh. Everything seems to be going so fine so far. I'm still, did the golem stop him? Very happy the golem stopped that guy. I could do some research on what numbers for damage I want to see for various difficulties. Give me an idea of how far off we are. It does appear though that, well, I'm just also avoiding combat. I was going to say that It's mostly the large stuff that's dealing damage to me, but I'm also just kind of avoiding combat. Being extra cautious. Alright, real quick. No. No, please. Summon damage. It's down. Yeah, it's only spiking when I have the essence, so I do need to get rid of that aspect. I thought it was going to be useful, but no, if you don't have the essence, you don't get the buff. So unless we can figure out a way to feed it, it's not going to be viable. In fact, it's actually detrimental. I think I saved a necklace we can switch to. Is Dead Razor one of the ones I was looking for? No. Might just run a couple of undercities to get new amulets. You got anything for me? No. Did you just want to talk about this?
You carry.
Okay. Excuse me. No, we only have our first one. So we do need to go get a different one. Sever, and none of these other ones are useful. Or actually, hold on. Even though it says Sever, gives fire resistance, lucky hit chance, maximum life. What do you give me? Lightning resist. It's my only lightning resist, right? Yeah, if I throw this on, my fire resist will go up, my lightning resist will tank. I think I will hold on to it, but the rest of this stuff can go. Yeah, I need stuff with resistances. What is overpower damage? It does have a life on kill, not life on hit. Yeah. Alright. I think instead of doing Undercity, we do dungeon runs to try and encounter the butcher and get a level 60 cleaver. Give it to me, please. It's replaced. Alright, intelligence is nice. I have no idea what it replaced. To go back and check other videos, but intelligence is nice. It's quite a bit of extra damage. Alright, Whisper Dungeons. World Boss. Let's go to the World Boss. We'll get some loot, get some activity keys, get some dungeon keys. And I'll actually be able to ride my horse now. You know, unless I trip over everything along the way. Like, there's still lag, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was. Like, it's actually playable. We just dropped frame rate.
Hello.
No other hobos? Don't see me chicken out of a fight. Yeah, come look at me. Okay, Rex nerd. I'll take that. Grab the things we can, including these corrupt tongues. No. What was I opening? I thought it was opening a portal. No, open that for sure. I'll just pick it all up. Whatever. That's weird. Alright, can't wear, can't wear, can't wear. Can't wear. Look at all that damage boost. Our physical damage boost is still better. But, and the, plus the damage to injured enemies is really nice. Life on hit is beautiful on that one, but darkness skills chill enemies, increase damage to frozen enemies and bosses. Every time all nearby enemies are feared and for freezing. Interesting. Chance to deal shadow damage on lucky hit. And chance to restore primary resource on lucky hit, and +2 to darkness skills, and a huge boost to non-physical damage. Unfortunately, all of our damage is physical damage, and I don't want to change up the build. I would rather just hunt for a butcher's cleaver. So, no thanks. And, no. Anyway, so now we have all these, including some of these. Interesting. Hold off on doing those, I think, for now. And like I said, we'll focus on the dungeons. Forgotten Wisdoms, those will be nice. Equipment Delve. Materials, Artillery Shrines, none of those are super great. In general, though, I am going to just hold on to keys, because if any of them pop up as Whisper Dungeons, it's convenient to just be able to teleport to them, if anything. So, we'll do these to start getting our Paragon level up. Oh, wait, hold on. Harry wanted to see us. We have things we could sanctify. Sanctify the new ring. Yeah, let's go talk to Harry. For those who are not familiar, you really... What was that? No, there's nothing. Leave me alone, Windows security. You keep telling me there's stuff and then there's nothing. Oh, Whisper.
It is done.
Collection of gold, gauntlets, or chaos. I kind of want to put another collection of gold in the box, but a collection of chaos could potentially hold items for us. Like a ring. And the glyph amplify. Is that one of the ones we were looking for? It is not. Check out this heavy helm. Because at this point, if I find a 2-socketed helm, I will absolutely consider changing to it. This one's almost tempting. But yeah, I'm starting to realize just that having extra minions is nice, but not necessarily super useful. And I can't, as much as I want to do this, maybe we do throw that on. Just to run around the dungeons with. Don't know how useful it would be, though. It's definitely not great for bosses. huge vulnerability damage on this, but the fire resistance we could get replaced. So let's go sanctify this one and see what we get as a potential placement for that. I think that's what I want to do. We can't sanctify level 60 items on this difficulty. Wow. Forgot about that. Well, that's annoying. Resource cost reduction. Big whoop. Well then. Oh, am I sanctifying this again? Right, item quality. I think we just go do the Whisper Dungeon. Try and get our new Butcher's Cleaver. Just get levels. Get the levels while the levels are easy. Get access to some more defensive nodes. And then just stronger defensive affixes by having level 60 gear. Alright, what do we need to do? Destroy 3 skeleton constructs. That was nice. Need to remember that those take forever to spawn in. Oh. Maybe I should have done a no commentary for this one. Just how quiet I'm being. Just sort of getting into the groove of the long grind. Not really a ton to talk about. Except for this flawless ruby. Why did my second monitor go dark? Don't scare me like that. No, we want to compare it to the other one. What are you doing to me? Yeah, without resistances, it's no... I know we did all of those, but I'm here for the forgotten, or the whispery thing, or the, what do you call them? Forgotten wisdoms. Also, I gotta remember to do these whenever I see them so we can get the extra loots. Pretty sure this is just an AFK until the very end. Alright, we just hang out here. Get the lads healed. Just relax. Excuse me. I don't know if my microphone's picking up my burping. Just ate a bunch of Chinese food. Had a huge bowl of rice with hot oil, and then Hunan chicken and curry pork. Very tasty. I liked mixing the two dishes together. It came out real well. Might just be my new favorite order, although it's a rather expensive order getting two dishes. But still, it was worth it. Go away. Thank you. So I could see us switching to an intermediary before we get the butcher, but it would have to be ridiculous. And the two-handed is probably not going to make it. No sockets. I really just want sockets if I'm going to take a helmet. Flawless Emerald. Oh, these are the ones I already have, right? They're just the square ones. Yeah, okay. Gonna be looking to kill Duriel quite a few times at some point, so that we can get the his essences leveled up. Oh, hello. Ooh, a ring and a hat. Oh. When you dodge a block, trigger thorns. Overpower damage. No socket. Alright, let's line up the next one, I guess.
I cannot do that here.
What do you mean? Oh, I thought we were supposed to be able to do keys from inside the dungeons. Is it for some reason I can't do this one?
I cannot do that here.
I can do this one. Oh, because I'm already in it, right? That was a duplicate key. That's funny. First time I've had that happen. I should probably save the other one until the XP well runs out. So after this, we'll go do Whisper Dungeons. I kinda want to roll around Hull Tide though, now that I won't lag. Keep forgetting I'm pushing the wrong button. I was just getting his back blown out by a skelly. so that's where I turned them in. So we love backtracking. Speaking of backtracking, I'm going to save that for the very end. So I can at least get a little extra use out of the one we already picked up. Same with the blast strike. Nah, I mean, I guess I don't need to save the blast strike for the boss, so we know what we're fine. Oh, hello. It's cursed. Oh, okay. That's fine. I keep hitting one when I'm trying to hit this cast. Oh. Nice. That's all I want. All right, lightning resistance, nice. Which means I can swap the this out for the fire resistance one, and I can swap this out for my minions thing, because they're not getting that bonus except when I have my essence drained. Yeah. The question is, which one of these do I want? Kind of want the movement speed. Kind of want the movement speed. Oh, but it doesn't come with a socket, whereas the one that I have has a socket. It also has life on hit. There's a lot of good reasons to take it, but I'm taking the movement speed. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, let's throw in the poison resistance. All my resistances went up because of the higher intelligence we have. It's nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's level 6. I wonder if I can sanctify level 60 rare gear still. Have to find out. Is there any reason for me to keep this? No. And no. One socket. And we'll consider holding on to that, because I might switch to it for the life on. I don't know. We'll hold on to it. It's not a bad amulet. This doesn't have an aspect. Alright, that's everything. I remember we wanted to go back this way. Oh yeah, we're gonna grab this, well... Amplify wasn't on the list, but Essence was. We need Dexterity for Essence. This is another intelligence spot. Not enough. How much intelligence is that? Because I'm gonna consider locate, remove. What happens if I put this? That's not where that goes. This here. I need 8 more intelligence. Boom, boom. Dunzo. Now back down here. We put essence. Essence requires dexterity. Not enough? It's not enough. Oh, there's not enough in range at all. Alright, so we need to go level this up. Damage to injured enemies. Damage to healthy enemies. Oh, hello. Nice job, guys. Pick up box. Oh, right, forgotten wisdoms. We'll take our time clearing every room. Alright, lads, do your work. I'll just hang out for a bit. Oh, I could have done my paragon in here. Good work, good work. Keep it up. Ugh. Whoa. Generic amulet. Ooh. That wasn't a new rune, was it? No. I've really been finding new runes. Oh, there's the pedestal. That it? Slay all enemies. Alright, we'll just stand here again. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. The heavy helm. Oh, that was it. A ruined band. Yeah, I know. Do I need to pick? What do you... Oh. Extra chest. Pick lad. He dead. Another hat. Another hat. Alright, this. Throw on the ground. Cast a skill. You heal. It's a pretty low... Oh, no, it's not a pretty low roll. It's also got poison resistance. life per second. It does not have intelligence or maximum life though. However, I think we can go ahead and forget about that. It also doesn't have the movement speed. You know what? I'll hold on to it. We're not having a problem with keeping our life up right now. It's not getting hit for tons of damage. That's the problem. It's just a no. Oh. Damage reduction is increased when I have a barrier. So that's shadow resistance. Elizabeth Thorns, max life. We're trying to take the hit to the Skelly Squad. I need to have... Oh, I lose some of my lucky hit chance. Oh well. And... what are we gonna make? Avoiding health damage. We can kind of do that. Spend resource. I mean, we were doing that like crazy. We can do that on command. Cast evade we can do on command. Oh, right. This is like the bread and butter one though. Summon spirit wolves. We're gonna summon the spirit wolves. Yeah. I like the spirit wolves. Or do we get the extra crit chance? What's our crit chance at now? 19%. Let's just get the spirit wolves and see how, because this is kind of like a way for us to cheat into getting extra lads. Yeah, look at the little lads. Love them. All right. So we're not going to use that other one. Instead, we're going to go do the tributes. And then go find the whispers as opposed to just basically anything that while we have this XP boost on from the well. Let me get these. I guess the magic. Well, let's see if at level 60 we get any different kinds of magic runes. And yeah, we still want more jewelry, don't we? I think our hat's okay for now. I want to get our lucky hit back up. I think far more than anything. Because it helps with our cooldowns. Did we not finish that? I didn't click that. I misclicked. Oh, well, what was that? I think proper lag. Nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Get it over with. Oh, we're trying to actually kill everything too. Come on, please. Just the more stuff we kill, the more XP we get. With our boosted XP that we found in the Forgotten Wisdom dungeon. Stretch a little bit. Whoa. Oh, complete whiff. Oh. Nice. Let's just pick up everything, sort it in my pockets. Oh, trash, trash, trash. Damage over time. So I think we get 37% because we have 100 essence, yeah? Critical strike chance, so this would be a huge boost to critical strike chance. So if we find a weapon that provides us enough boosty, we could potentially swap off the Butcher's Cleaver. But I would lose movement speed, and this doesn't have movement speed. I'd lose a lot of movement speed. Bone Spirit explodes and spawns 3 other bone. Excuse me. Manage deal corruption damage over time. Lots of critical strike damage, but no boost to actually critically hitting. And we already have a pretty good hat. Yeah, alright. I think we're pretty much just going to be waiting for our new Butcher's Cleaver. Alright, we still have XP remaining. Let's go in and get some legendaries. Do I want to? I just want to roll for jewelry. Try and get something that's got an aspect on it that can replace what we've got. Ah.
I knew.
You know what? I think I know what I want to do for my controls since we get out of here. Just gonna literally go back to what I had them on. And by what I had them on, I mean on my normal character. My not hardcore character, my softcore character. So after this episode, I'll mention this again at the end, but I'm gonna do another no commentary run where I just grind stuff out. Probably glyphs and levels, probably very similar to this. Because I am noticing I don't really have much to say when we're just grinding. Ugh. Sounds like there's a rocket launch. Well, Musk is at it again. Guess I haven't brought it up in this series of videos, but I live near the Space Center at Cape Canaveral. Every once in a while, it's not always SpaceX, but it's usually SpaceX sending someone sending something up. you guys? Yeah, thank you. Get wrecked. Give me the gubbins. What we got? Nothing. Pants. Nice. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. See if we can actually sanctify anything that we've got. It's going to be a huge bummer if we can only sanctify on Torment. Okay, cool. So we can sanctify just plain magical gear, which is, so that has now become incredibly more valuable. All right, we're back in business. Item quality. Big whoop. Let me move a little faster. All right, cool. So I will end up now just keeping a bunch of random items on me. Where did those things come from? When did I pick those up? Oh, they were on the ground. Right. So trash. 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 We just want a new butcher's cleaver. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to that for now. Alright, I'm gonna start using stash 2 for stuff. Oh, you know what? Let me put the bag of oobles in the treasure. And yeah, we'll just start stashing level 60 stuff that might be interesting, although I don't know. But anything level 60 that's potentially useful, and I'll store this in here as well for now. So I think we're just going to end up with all yellow stuff until we're able to work our way into Torment. We still have the XP boosty. Let's go get some more legendaries. I'm just gonna blitz through this one because I think while getting XP is great, it's probably just better to finish the dungeon than it is to try and harvest all the XP from it. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Either way, it's basically the same. So I might as well go 1, 2, 3. Start heading that way. Oh, hold up. Did we ever get all of our... Yeah, we got all of our intelligence, but did we ever get all of our dexterity? Or what do we need? Dexterity? Oh, right, because we literally can't, can we? Because we need that one, and then we don't have any others in range. Okay. Is this just damage? It's intelligence and damage. Well, I don't need intelligence anymore. Haha, haha. So actually, hold on. What is our flat damage at? That is our flat damage. That is all of our flat damage is coming from there. Okay. Take it then. That's a pretty significant boost then. Since we don't have any. You know, whole diminishing returns thing. Look it up. If I do weapons, we could potentially get a shield. One more jewelry. Find stuff to sanctify that. Find stuff that's worth sanctifying and worth replacing what we've already got. Oh, I forgot to change my setup. I hear that shit. Where is he? Drop a death mace? Interesting. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be going fast. That's not fast. Oh, hey, lady.
I forgive you, child. I forgive
Well, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, found some elixirs. Fantastic. Are elixirs themselves banned? Oh, I gotta do a quick little bit of research. Bring up the thing. Sorry, I'm looking up the rules and see if they say no alchemist or if they specifically say no potions. Craft elixirs. So I can use elixirs, I just can't craft them. Fantastic. All right, which one do we want to use first? What do we got? Elixir of destruction. That's meh. And then elixir of resourcefulness, even more meh. That'll be the one. Boom, 5% extra XP. Fantastic. Another tribute to Mystique. Got a bunch of trash. Trash and overpower. Lucky hit chance, shadow resistance, damage reduction. This is potential to replace with. It's also got just generally good stats. What do we got here? Trash. What am I doing? I'm staring at it like it's gonna be useful. All right, this is lightning resistance and movement speed, so we could potentially sanctify that into something useful. Oh, it doesn't have a socket. No. Percent damage, no resistances. I'll put it on the pile. Right now we're creating a pile of potentials. Increased movement speed, moving away, +1 gloom, and fire resistance. Cute. Life on kill, life on hit, when bows person expires, goes boom. It's not got enough damage affixes to replace the Butcher's Cleaver. No thank you. Neither of those affixes are aspects are super great. So no, and more than likely our helmet's going to get replaced by a 2-socketed helmet. So no. Let's go do a nightmare dungeon. You go here, yeah. And that one's really close. What's going on over here? Oh, this is Helltide. Oh. All right, off I go. Is it Helltide? No. So why are there just a bunch of random quests here? Did Helltide just end? I don't know. Interesting that it would tell me to go behind the entrance to get to the entrance. Sorry, just looking at something real quick. Cool. Someone just found a grand gem on normal. Probably because they got their essence for what's his name maxed out. That might be a reason to just do Helltides to get Duriel maxed out. today. Keep forgetting that the dots don't go away right away. It takes a second for them to update. Did he teleport? Oh, I can change it now though. There we go. Ah, so much more comfortable already. Just don't want it to show up in my stash. So I'll pick it up like I looked at it. Turn to Harry. Alright, let's go visit Harry real quick. See what he wants.
It is done.
Gravekeeper is not one of the ones I'm looking for. Shadow damage, bones, storm, hit barrier. This is one of the ones I've been wanting. It doesn't have resistances though. But that's fine, it has a socket. I lose the movement speed. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to it, but I'd rather have the movement speed. We don't need that so badly right now. I don't think I daze enemies. So throw that. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to throw them down on the ground in town. That's polluting. Max life armor and cold resistance. Oh right, because we want to sanctify it. Alright, that's what a lot of this stuff is in our inventory for. A lot of ring candidates. Why are these down here? Because they're just less powerful. Oh, these all have 4 and those only have 3. Okay. Really would like to get move speed. I'm gonna take a yellow amulet. I'll keep the best 2. What do you want, Harry? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. What do you got for me? Not the right thing I wanted. Not what I wanted to put on. Are you kidding me? No freaking way. This is the mace. This is the golem mace. Grave balloon. That's wild. And I'm just now realizing that there's another aspect I do need to get a hold of that buffs, that makes the golems even better. Alright, well. Better Butcher Sleever on the rack. It's retired. Thank you, Butcher Sleever. But yeah. It's wild. Alright, what are we putting in the stick? More vulnerable damage? Need more vulnerable damage. It's the only one we really get a boost from. What do our resistances look like now? Physical's down. Shadow's way up. Light and cold. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this in there for now. Okay, cool. No complaints. I forgot that these guys also give points. Ugh. All right, these went up. That's nice. So we've got yeah, the ones I have equipped are basically the only ones we're gonna equip, right? Yeah, because I don't want the meteors raining down from the sky if I'm not sure I can handle them. Just to get although, you know what? I will put that there. We'll just deal with them next time. We don't need the gold, so that's worthless. And then yeah. We just need to fight Dariel more. Okay, do we do that now? I think we do that now. Just go to the Helltide. Yeah, it's not just starting, but it's close. Oh, it's this one. Ugh, it's my least favorite. "40 minutes. How long have we been going? I might go do this. We'll see how far we get. We might finish with that world boss. Still remembering where my buttons are, even though it's back now to my original one. Suddenly whenever I want to cast Curse, I'm remembering the old keybind that I switched off of. Kind of funny how that works. Struggle with the new keybind, switch it. Struggle with the old keybind. Oh, Desecration was not one of the ones I was looking for. Do it again. guess we want to go up here, get these guys. Oh, does their smaller size reduce their AoE range? And that's why I thought that the other AoE was so large. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Looks like our offense is pretty sturdy. We just need more defense. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe we're actually in a better position than I think. It does seem like their AoE is smaller though. I keep forgetting I need to. Oh, I can't. Some of them I literally can't because of my setup. Wish you could find those keys instead of only being able to craft them. That's funny. What's going on here? Blech. Oh, do I need to actually interact with these damn souls? Yeah, I do. How did that guy survive? Oh, hello. I mean, I definitely don't need any weapons now. The only thing that's going to be better is a better version of this. So, get out, get out, get out. I mean, this is more useful than that. The damage over time isn't super useful though. The shadow resistance is also not fantastic. These both have fire resistance. This does give me a little bit of lucky hit. Look at the other one. A little bit of lucky hit. This will give me shadow resistance, and I don't keep my ultimate up forever. I'll hold on to it, but every time I say that, all I can think of is there's no way I'm gonna do anything with it. Guess we can throw it in the stash to eventually, potentially, eventually. Guys, you make a lot of noise. I don't care for that. Gonna have to throw it on the ground later. No, I didn't pick up anything. I thought I had picked up a really good item for my amulet, but no, we're still looking for the ultimate amulet. I could see myself switching to a focus if it had something very specific on it. It does not. A socket. Not enough fixes. Oh, that was a wagon. That was... Second there, I thought I had left behind a big fat chest. Rude. I need to really consider what can pop, what can actually have the effects I'm looking for besides amulets, because I think it's a utility affix. When we get a moment to breathe, I'll go check. We don't have enough points. Alright, let's go see if there's anyone beating on Duriel over here. No one? Alright, then I'm just gonna save my resources and how much time we have? Oh, there's a lad. Oh, okay. And we'll hang out. Do this. Oh, I forgot that should be extra wolves.
Thanks.
You don't have another one? Really? I think with all of our healing and various stuff, we're actually more defensive than I realized. I just maybe have never watched my health orb this closely before. I consider returning to the pit. Starting up another one? Someone's starting up another one? I've got one more. There, goodbye.
Goodbye, not farewell.
Yeah, because I did not have another one. Alright, what do we got? Trash. 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 Physical resistance. Socket. Movement speed. Ah, no life, no intelligence. Trash. No socket. Trash. No sockets. Trash. Compound fracture. Trash. Alright. Do we go for the helmet? I kind of want to go for the helmet because if we get a really cool aspect on the helmet, meh, 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 trash. Trash, trash. All junk. Red. Alright, let's go back to the pit. I'm gonna start doing the pit and raising the difficulty slowly. Before we do that, let's go pick up our other Forgotten Wisdom. Did we get any more Forgotten Wisdoms? No, okay. Alright, we're just gonna blitz. Oh, no, we don't want to blitz through this. Take it nice and slow, I guess. Oh, it's right here at the start of the dungeon. Alright, grab it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's in potions. It's a potion. I totally know it's a potion. Where's the potion? There's the potion. Alright. Golems. What do we got here? Boring one? Which one's golems again? Takes willpower. Need 5 more. There we go. That'll have to do it for now. Oh, there's really no point, is there? Because we're taking these two anyway. Or it doesn't matter which of those we take. Yeah, I don't think that we can pull any points out for now, but once we get that leveled up, okay, let's keep moving. Don't want to waste this XP boosty. Hate this climb down, it's the worst. To me, there's a lot more of this stuff dropping than usual. Seems like it's a lot. I'm just not used to actually paying attention to it so hard. And then boots. Alright, let's just finish the dungeon and get out of here. We still got time for the world boss. 15 minutes. Nope. Bone spear, pants, boots, gloves. Throw them on the ground. I'm on the ground. Lucky hit. Very nice. No resistances though. I will hold on to it. The socket. Well, actually, the socket's not super important on the shield. Damage reduction is pretty high. It's got no resistances, no intelligence, no life. All right. The pit, right? I'll go back to the pit. Yeah, now that we have the XP boost, we'll go run in the pit. Just need to keep track of our time. Oh, that's a whole hour. Alright. I'm even gonna go up to hard. I think we'll be okay. Famous last words. I'll have to see. Just need to avoid damage, stay near the back. Well, we're killing things. Not as fast, but we are killing things. Oh, let's go get this. Just unloaded everything when they pinned me against the wall. Ugh. Wasn't so bad. Very nice. Hurry up. Is control? No, control's not one of them. Where's Golem? Oh, right. It's one of the ones I have equipped. Haha. How that works. I mean, we're going to the same place. Just gotta walk a little bit more. Alright, now we climb slowly. Take our time. No hurry. See how far we can get. No, we jumped a whole 2 points, guys. Don't want to go too hasty. Alright, yeah, see, our damage is already kind of dropping off a little bit. We may need to give up the lads. Or switch back to the butcher's cleaver. But we're not dying yet. Where are the lads? They didn't all die. Alright, we need to hurry up. Here comes the world boss. corporeal is one of the main ones we wanted. Yeah, we definitely don't need that one. And this is an intelligence node. That means we just need that. And let's grab this one. They're all only 2 away anyway. Alright, so that'll give us quite a bit of move speed. And we have 3 more points. Start our next board. What do we need next? Golem. Hulking monstrosity, of course. Just go straight in. Yeah, not really looking at this board that much. Guess it's more advantageous to come from that side. This is total armor and armor. This is golem damage. I think I would rather. I'm gonna branch down. We grab that way. I was just thinking because this node is this like side is closer to that side. Is it? I mean, it looks like it. So weirdly positioned. Why does it look mismatched? Because these 2 nodes are here, right? Yeah, it is a little mismatched. Mismatched. I don't, now that I see that, I can't unsee it. Why didn't you just put another node there? Ugh. Anyway. Lock it in. And we'll worry about getting to it when we actually have enough points to get to it. Corporeal. Ugh. Is Golem online? Golem is online. Alright. World boss. Crap. Please don't kill it too quickly. Should be able to get there. I'm gonna fix my computer issues. So I gotta fix my driving issues. Oh.
I need more time.
No, you need to beat this horse until it moves faster. Peter be damned. Faster, faster. Oh, the lad. Going to him. Why am I getting... Is this oh, is this sucking us in? Interesting. I'm not used to that.
Thanks.
Stop running away. I'm trying to pick the crap up off the ground. There we go. So, bone storm with barrier, no sockets. Just throwing some of these useless ones on the ground for the stranger. If they want them. I don't know if they can pick them up. I don't know how that works. Just clearing out some space though. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Do they actually pick them up? They left. So I don't know if you can actually pick these up. I figured they would have. I tried. I don't know how the drops work for strangers. How much do we actually need to get over there? Oh, I wrote it down. We had 4. For hulking monstrosity, we need 14, so we need 10 more points. So that doesn't seem right. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 9 more points. That's also not right. 8. Miscounted. Maybe I was counting from here. I don't know. Anyway, we need 8 more. And we've got a bit of time left on our thing. Back to the pit. I mean, I'm already quite nervous about our progress in the pit. There's no season rank reward available. Stop that. Really getting these leveled up won't change much. It's already both the ones we really want. Do we have Undaunted? Do not. That's the other one I was considering getting. Is the damage reduction. I'm thinking of swapping this off for now and swapping back to the cleaver to see how our damage goes. Real quick, let's go to the training grounds and see what it looks like. Gotta be quick about it because I don't want to burn too much XP. Then we'll just run out to I mean, we got more Forgotten Wisdom shrines, or keys, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Maybe we just go hunt for Butcher to get a new one, a new Butcher Cleaver. But yeah, let's observe the damage real quick of just the lads. Damage pretty good. More importantly. Alright, so there's our comma. Or well, our big comma. It's not huge. That still does a lot of damage. And they still do a lot of damage. I mean, so their numbers get kinda on the smaller side. And the golem numbers don't really get that much bigger right now. I think it's not worth it. I think the Butcher's Cleaver is the way to go, which is funny considering I really wanted this, but I think that just overall there's more damage boosts on the Cleaver. Alright, so we will stash this to consider for later. Also, stash those to consider for later. Alright, let's head out. Where are we going again? I was gonna do... Yeah, because we don't really need to do the... Oh, no, we need to replace Golem, so we do need to do more Pit. Abilities, what am I doing? It's Paragon. So... Yeah, we don't want that necessarily. I'll leave it for now until we get corporeal. I don't think it's super important to go swap it though. My right click being my strongest attack is pretty nice, so we'll leave that as it is. I don't want to do those. Let's go in and do... Let's do the Herodic Store Room. Strong Room. Then we'll go do a Whisper Dungeon to clear out the rest of that. Alright, let's do it. We've summoned that. And that. And like... What are these random aggressions? Click it. Looking around down. Hello. What there? Oh, a bunch of useless stuff. Shield. Chest piece. Rings I'll never use. Get me out of here. Yeah, quite a bit of gubbins. I'm such a late attack. Oh, vampire lords. Alright, off we go. Can't hear any of that. If it wasn't for the fact that 90% of the ambient voices are terrible, I would potentially turn up voice volume. But there's so many people who talk who I don't want to hear from. Oh, hello. I didn't realize this was even going on. Only I had known. Ow, rude. Should have thrown stuff on the ground before I went to the portal. Alright, trash, trash. 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 2 speed and a socket. That's it. Trash. 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 Yeah. Trash. Trash. Okay. Alright. What's up next? The hat doesn't have shadow resistance, or I mean, doesn't have resistance. Doesn't have move speed. I think something simple like an amulet or ring. You don't have resistances, but you do have damage. The resistances are pretty important. You have max life and intelligence and damage, and life per second's not important though. Oh, this is gonna be the one. Critical strike, chance, damage, life on kill. I need defenses, not offenses. You know, I keep saying that, but I'm actually struggling with damage. There's no damage on this ring. There is damage on this ring. I lost a little bit of fire resistance. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Which one gives me the most damage? Lucky hit chance, damage, and vulnerability damage. Vulnerability damage, crit strike chance. I mean, we keep it around, but it's not high on the list of priorities. We're looking for damage now. Damage. Yeah, which one do I want to do first? The lucky hit chance. It also has cold resistance. Intelligence, lucky hit chance, shadow resistance. I'd be giving up fire resistance for that. I don't want to give up that much fire resistance. And damage reduction. No, we're swapping this one out. It's got intelligence, max life, and fire resistance. This has cold resistance. None of those other boosties. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do it and see how we fare, eh? Cooldown reduction. It's not the best, not the worst. Want to hold on to this though. We'll see if we regret our decisions. All right. Oh, let's shred what we got. I think we go fight a boss. The only thing is though, what boss would we even really care to fight? I don't think we care about boss. I think we just stack boss stuff until we get to a higher difficulty and can take them on. So whispers. That's pretty close. Yeah, I want to just try and get that butcher. If we don't get it today, I mean, we're gonna do some more grinding tomorrow and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, because this is our life until we figure out if we can do anything or if we just die. One or the other is going to happen.
Cold.
Why would you do this to me? Such a windy path with nothing to fight. What's that? Stuff. Oh, I was supposed to look at that stuff. Oh, that one of them said hood. And it's got sockets. Oh, alright. Whoa.
It is done.
Ooh, amulets all day, right? Until we get something amazing. Okay. Scourge. No. Oh, no, stop. Damn it. Don't care. Don't care. No socket means you go on the ground. Always these ones with resistance and move speed that catch my eye. Yeah, and you have a socket and you're trash. Alright, anyway, Blood Lance. Go and get. No. Move speed damage, physical resistance. Irrelevant aspect. What do you got again? Item quality? Shadow resistance? Blood mist triggers corpse explosion, and when blood mist detonates, corpse's cooldown is reduced. I have been using this thing that's got nothing going for it, but it does have an aspect. This I'll save for the chest, because if we can sanctify this to have something useful on it, it could be a decent ship for us to use. Because if every time we cool down blood mist, we can use blood mist, and that will keep us from dying. Yes. This is alright, except it doesn't have really need something that's got resistances, I think. Can't keep giving up resistances. So I think I really want is a helmet with lucky hit, but we will hold on to it to sanctify it. We've got a lot of stuff in our pockets that we're potentially sanctifying. All right, hold on. Let me, you know, I mess.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. My hammer sings on your return.
More dungeons. I would have been halfway there already. You know, could you just improve the horse's run speed by 50% and leave it there? So I don't have to keep smashing buttons while I'm running around. It's just... Can we talk about just needless gameplay mechanics? Stuff that's in there for no reason except someone decided that they had to, like, I don't know, justify their job a little more. What does the horse do? You move faster. Well, can it be more dynamic? It's like, okay, I can give it an ability that will never be useful. And, oh, it seems a bit too fast. Can you slow it down? What if I slow it down, but give you the ability to make it go faster by clicking a button over and over again? Boots, boots, boots. Oh, hey. Someone asked the question I'm curious about. Scroll of escape. What do? Please somebody answer them. I'm curious. I'm never gonna remember to look this up any other time. Please someone say. I feel like I should give the wrong answer so that somebody will give the right answer. That does work. I type into all chat. Something wrong. All chat, trade chat. Something wrong. The correct answer will appear. Prisoner says, oh no. Just like the meme. Not the prisoner meme, the oh no meme. Yeah, no one really answered that question in chat. Did they whisper him or something? Cover. Box. You know what's funny? That, to me, it was in that room and it just goes right there. That was enough. Why don't we just have these dungeons just not make us go down giant windy paths and just go into big monster-filled rooms? I feel like we lost something in the transition between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Like, what happened to the dungeons that were just like big, wide areas, lots of stuff? These long, windy path dungeons are just trash. No one really answered that question. That's a shame. Whatever. No, you're in. What are you doing down here this far down if you're not evil? Let me pick it up and heal my lads with it. Just throw it on them. We'll look at it. Huh. Anyway, how much do we have? 3? That's not enough. More. This'll probably just be the last one. I do need to cut and upload at some point after all. Is the idea maybe that they're trying to do with like a realistic dungeon? Like this is more accurate to what a dungeon would be like, you know, all bound up and awkward to move around. Kind of the point after all. Oh, wrong button. I still keep pushing the wrong button to cast curse. Could have just left it the way it was.
Made it without you.
I'm not.
Oh, no. No. Ooh. Oh, is that a lad coming upon me? Or did he already explode? Tree. Oh, gloves. Throw them on the ground. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, cute. Let's hope I would get my answer to something. What's this? Local? Fantastic.
It is done.
One-handed weapons, boots, rings. Critical strikes, regenerate essence. Alright, and look at that, we're basically about to run out. So close. Oh. My essence of pain is already level 5. Fantastic. Well, so next time we'll work on grinding these up to level 5, as that's going to be very important. And we'll also keep hunting down Butcher to try and get a another Butcher Cleaver. It's level 60, although really I'm not sure that's really going to help that much. I think what we're really looking for is to either get something ridiculous sanctified, or we need, I just don't know, because it's just not working out for us right now. How much stronger is Torment? Doesn't say. Recommended toughness 2000. Loss of kills grant more experience. Well, our toughness is at 2000. All right, tell you what, overtime. Overtime. If our toughness is at 2000 and it says we should be able to go there, maybe our issue was we were actually investing too much in toughness and just not enough in doing the work. Just go in. Dodge stuff. This does not give me confidence how much damage we're already taking here. Maybe I should return to more resistances on the build. But how much more resistances could we really end up like utilizing. How much more can we really get? I think Torment 1 is going to be our ceiling. If we can even get there. Oh lordy, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah, see, we take quite a bit of damage.
At least I can.
So why does everything explode? Why do you hate me? Alright. We definitely need more toughness and more health. Health, I think health is actually where we're lacking. You know, we've got toughness to a degree, but I feel like if we had more health, we would not be having as much of an issue. Our damage with Butcher's Cleaver is pretty solid. Quite scary whenever he does that. I am starting to think that health is actually our concern. More so than anything, because we can scale it faster than we can scale our defenses. Our defenses are only going to scale so much and get to like, what, from like 50% to 75% damage reduction would be nice, but we're talking more like 30% to 80%, or not, 30% to 40%. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look. What do we got for? They shouldn't do that here. Our armor is cutting 36. Yeah, 58 on our highest, 38 on our lowest. Or we could just massively improve our health if we make sure every item we have has health on it. Ouch. Nice big room. I like this room. I don't trust that bubble either. I've seen someone die. I think it's probably because of lag. Revenge is not one of the ones he wants.
I say it is.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. Got max life on it. Damage, vulnerable damage. Damage over time is not useful. And I really feel like we still need a shield for the block chance and block percentage. And block, block, block. Blockity block. I'm torn on what is and isn't the best thing to have. But I think I've definitely made a mistake in not having more health. We have 255s there, no health, no health, no health, no health, and no health. So if we can work on get just, you know what? Yeah, that's it. If it doesn't have life, that has life. If it doesn't have life, it doesn't get on the list anymore. Max life, life on hit. Okay. Max life, okay. Max life on this isn't as good as the one on that, but that's fine. So yeah, that's the new rule. Max life or get out. I sat down there and this over here. They appear to be the same item power. Same level. I see no reason why, if anything, the other one gives me more toughness. Why is that one sorting to the back and that one to the front? Very strange. I feel like I should put this on instead of that. And this on instead of that, and to get more rounded. No, I want the poison for sure. But I don't think physical resistance is killing me all that much. Like my worst resistance here is still 40% compared to my best resistance when I was stacking. Well, my best non-gem resistance is 53. Both of them are 53-ish. So like, if I just had 747 in all of my resistances, I would be able to spread my other affixes around. Man, this is blowing my mind. So I need to not have resistances. That is to say, no stats on my items. Most of my resistances are going to come from my intelligence and just base stats. No, base intelligence is only giving me 233. I have 514 lightning resistance from items. Where's my lightning resistance? I don't have lightning resistance. None of these items have lightning resistance. Cold resistance, fire resistance, physical resistance, shadow resistance. I mean, this is giving me 65. Oh. For my primary equipment status. Still don't get it. And that was a bigger shift than I was expecting too. 65 turns. Like, I'm getting like 4 times from that. But when I swap, or is it, hold on, that's not one of the ones sanctified for intelligence? No, there's no intelligence on it. It's very confusing. And I lose like 500 for that, but I don't gain, compared to what I lose from this, I would expect to gain way more. I'm very confused at how these work. Seems to me like I'm getting way more resistance than I would expect from this. But essentially, I think we just need to focus on stacking some life. You don't have life, get out of here. So we got 2 hats, a ring, and an amulet. And I should have done my outro right there. Well, ain't this awkward?
Collect, you ask.
Alright, so yeah, next time I'm gonna probably just do another no commentary. Because we have so much grinding to do to get item. No, you know what? I don't know that I want to do no commentary. I might just do commentary. Because tomorrow is Wednesday. I only have enough time to record once anyway. So yeah, tomorrow I'll just do a regular me playing and yapping. Just might be more like this, where I don't yap all that much until there's stuff to yap about specifically. Oh, big yawn. I need to get to sleep. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's what I need to do, is I just need to get more max life. I mean, obviously my armor is terrible and should be much higher for this game to be happy with me. There's not much I can do there. But I can raise my life and I can raise my resistances. Oh. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna head on out. Probably gonna swap my rune back to the crit rune. I do like the wolves though. The wolves are quite nice. I don't know, I guess it's just, I get the bonus from fear, and I just don't stress crits, I guess. I don't know. But I really want to get another Butcher Cleaver. So I think next time what we do, since we just saw that we really can't handle high level pit, go and we hunt for another Butcher's Cleaver. Because it just gives such all-around damage stats, and I can't really easily stack stuff. But I don't think I'm going to continue. Like, I think eventually I switch to the golem stick. I just need aspects that support it, and right now we don't have those. And that's the other thing too. I don't know that sanctifying is necessarily going to be the big deal. If I find useful aspects, like these two are cute. This one especially, but it doesn't have life. If this had life instead of cooldown reduction, I would be much happier with it. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I will continue the challenge. I think Torment 1 is going to be our ceiling though. Maybe Torment 2. But I'm going to operate under the assumption that it's just going to be Torment 1 if we're lucky. Because if we're not lucky, we're dead. So, thanks for watching. Really did just teleport right back into town.